Good day, everybody. So, this is Monster Hunter Wild's first trailer, and it had some gameplay in it that I wanna go through and break down and actually take more time going over it than my quick wince over when it first dropped. Because then I had the idea of doing this when I was towards the end of it. So, here we go. Gonna be breaking down. It is gonna be louder. That is fine. That is by intention. I am also going to be pausing a lot, so if you don't want to pause it, I will have it in the description below if you haven't already seen it. All right, let's get going on it. I am stoked for this game.
Okay.
Hi.
Hey, as soon as we find a good spot, we can get things set up and...
I hope the handler is a lot better in this one than World. In World, she bugged me. I liked the other handler. I didn't like my handler. I liked the other handler. Ugh.
Ready to go. And then we can get
Hard.
started.
This is gonna be great!
You bet.
I hope we find them soon.
So the story's gonna be rotating around this wee little lad, eh?
Look!
I will say, I barely follow the story on any of the Monster Hunter games. I'm there for the monsters and the hunters, not so much the lore. Oh, the lore is fun. It's the story of that game in and of itself. I'm guilty of that.
Incredible. I've never heard of a Karachnoth herd this big before.
One of them's got big spikes on its back.
So I don't know if this is going to be a seasonal thing or what. Because as you see, really large grass.
A Karachnoth herd this big before.
One of them's got big spikes on its back.
I went back too far. So, bunch of grass, everything's green, bunch of wildlife, and then these guys moving. Is this how? So if there's gonna be a season in the game as well, that's crazy to think about. Because then that means they don't have to do an ice map as well. They could do one big map that has seasons depending on, I guess, honestly, the hunt you go on. Like, you can go, I'm sure that's how they'll do it. They'll have the same map, but the terrain will be different. Like, what's a good way to put it? Like how in Monster Hunter's World you can do now, you can choose it to be nighttime or daytime hunting, right? Something like that. Maybe you can choose the different seasons upon when you hunt. An idea, honestly. I'm guessing this is going to be the equivalent of the Jagras this time around. It's going to be one of the earlier mobs that bullies all the little guys, but then you bully it, and then it just gets bullied by everything else afterwards.
Now to lead it away from the pack. We'll make for the deck.
So, with that, I saw we already have confirmed that there is the Slinger from World. So I'm assuming the Clutch Claw is going to be a thing as well.
Right.
And you have the sling itself. Now, I don't know if there's going to be Clutch Claw, which I hope they don't. I love the sling and the burst shot that you can do in World. Love
The sandstorm. Now commencing the hunt by order of the guild.
I like this little guy. Just wanted to point that out. Okay, so when did he whistle? Was it? I guess you just can't see the UI. Maybe it's too loud. But it's cool that the dog can pick you up or the mount when you're down. Now, being able to swap weapons is kind of crazy, to be honest. In mid-hunt, you can swap weapons. I'm assuming you can prep which weapon you want to take. I am wondering if you can bring like two melee weapons per se, or maybe two ranged weapons. Like you have all this ammo that you usually do from heavy bowgun and bowgun. Oh, I guess that wouldn't really work. Bow and bowgun, right? Something like that. Or do you have, or is it locked for a melee weapon and a ranged weapon? Because we saw earlier, I just noticed that it is not all. Now, I don't know if this was a counter hit, like if they're introducing that, where if you attack, like there's some attacks you can attack, like attacking an attack to parry its attack, you know? Like that right there.
I've selected you.
Now that move was interesting, to say the least. Oh, that's forward.
I've selected
It's just it's just dragging your giant greatsword across the monster's face.
you as a
But that just means that there's probably other special things for other weapons as well, which I am looking forward to seeing the SNS. I am greatly looking forward to seeing what the SNS brings. This is probably just a small little tidbit of what the greatsword brings. I hope that they release like weapon trailers later on. Hope so.
lead hunter for this.
Again, this game is coming out in 2025. There's no official release date. It just says 2025, so it's soon. TSM. So who knows?
Expedition.
Thank you, sir.
So, if the grids were to block like that, what? I wonder what the lance is gonna get. If you can guard, not guard, but I guess hold the monster like this. That is very interesting. And of course, you got the Oonga Boonga Hammer over there, going for the normal big hit. The big hitter. But that is very nice to see that they are not just, whatchamacallit. I don't know where I was going with that. We're getting new moves. That's what that is. We're getting new moves. All right, so this is number 2. I'll have it in a link description below as well. Again, I'll be pausing it as we go, talking. I wonder what this one's gonna bring.
Over there!
Wait. Did that cat just talk? That cat just talk? Hold up. Calicos can talk now? Hold up.
Over there!
Calicos can talk. Apparently. Okay. They're no longer just... I guess the... Never mind. The cat that came to mind now was, Granny Pelica. I think no. I think they just go. They just meow, and we just understand the meowing, right? Maybe. Now I'm doubting.
Why are you here?
You can't do this alone!
We need to shake the
What were those pod berries called again? That you can stun? That's what that was.
Follow me! Yeah! Here it comes!
We're getting great
There's too
sword
many
again.
of them.
The cat talking is throwing me off, man. It's throwing me off.
Watch out for that glove!
I will say I like how these things dig through the sand. They're spinning as they propel forward like spinning snakes. I think it's cool.
Draw a tire! Cover me!
Cool little touch. They're like little drills.
Be ready! If we can make it to the rocks, we may lose them. As I feared, it picked up our scent.
I'll handle it. You find someplace safe.
Thank you.
I don't think our character talked. And this is going to be her character. I'm assuming you could do character customization, select a voice, and they have voice lines. I'm not used to them talking. They're the strong silent type, right? Right? Right. I like the drill. The drill guys. I like them already. The fingery mouth is a little weird, but hey, I still like them. I like that the scales are also like drill shaped. I like it. They're not like straight, generic, and only twist when they twist. They're already twisted. Nice little touch. Did that block? I guess this is a shield, and I guess she did block with it as well. Man, I could never get over how strong the bowguns are in Monster Hunter. Man, they could do so much, especially the heavy bowgun. This is what this is. This is a heavy bowgun. Yep, she blocked with it. Having two weapons though opens it up so much. Like, think about it. You're fighting a monster. Like, you really love great swords, so you own. Okay, great swords isn't a good example. Dual blades. You really love dual blades, right? And the monster is two-staged affinities or elements, right? Like, one they have ice, and the other is lightning. Well, with this having two weapons to access, you will be able to bring. I don't know why I skipped. You will be able to bring the weakness to both of them, and once it switch stages, hop on your doggo or bird raptor, your rapto, and you can swap to the other weapon, and then when it swaps back, swap it again. If you can bring a multiple, right? Crazy to think about it like that. So they have turf wars still. That's always good. I loved watching turf wars when you first were introduced. First taste of the big guy.
Don't worry, the hunter is here. Just watch.
The hunter?
You'll see what hunting is all about.
Just a double weapon is crazy. That is probably the biggest takeaway from both, other than the Palico speaking and not in the subtitles and just going meh, meh. That's the double weapons. The double weapons. It's crazy. I'm very much looking forward to seeing what else they drop for teasers, because I'm already hyped for this game. I love the Monster Hunter series, and I will 100% be picking up Wild. when I can. 100%. And speaking of that, we will definitely be picking up World again, replaying through that. I haven't decided on how I want to go about doing it. What I was thinking was doing a few hunts, of course, skipping through until, not skipping through Iceborne, but only doing build videos once I hit Iceborne, because I'll just be using Defender armor. But I was thinking of using something other than SNS, but no, there's a lot of buts in the sentence, or talking. Anyways, I was thinking of just sticking with the SNS, because a lot of people that have been putting out newer videos have not really been using SNS all that much, and I want to get back to the roots and stick with me main. Everybody who is just picking up the game because they're also hyped for Monster Hunter and they want some fresh SNS stuff, I might as well be that guy, right? I might as well. And I enjoy the SNS a lot, so I think I'll stick with SNS. I just enjoy it. By the way, I will still be doing Minecraft. Don't fear not anybody who is here for the Minecraft content and actually sat here and watched this entire thing. I will still be doing Minecraft that is just getting stale. I know long series tend to get stale after a while, but I'm going to stick with it. Every 5 days. I will be still posting up. Next one is going to be here on the 15th for the rest of the Everbright dungeon. But on top of the Minecraft stuff, I will be throwing in the Monster Hunter stuff as well. For one of it, I think it will just be hunts. Me talking a little before the hunts, some hunt prep, and then the hunt, right? Picking target, doing the prep, talking about the target, and if we need like maybe like how-tos upon the fights, I can also do that. I'll be playing it solo, so there's that. I don't think I'll be playing with anybody. Definitely looking forward to getting back into Monster Hunter and possibly being an SNS. I was going to say player, an SNS hunter for people who need SNS guides or tips or blah, 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 blah. Anyways, that's going to be it for trailer 1 and 2 will be in the description below if you wish. And I definitely look forward to seeing you guys next time. Take care, be well, stay safe, and have a wonderful rest of your day.